Hey, how you doing? Richard here. Hey, we are fixing to get into Tim Miller's second training. But before we do that, I want to talk to you a second. Um, if you have not already signed up with Live Good and you're watching this to this point, you're probably looking for a way to create a home business or whatever to create a second income. I don't know what your goal is. Maybe you just want a few $100s extra a month. Maybe you want a few thousand. Maybe you want to go all the way to the top. I don't know. But there's only one way to get more, and that's to do more, to do what other people don't do. Okay? So here's what you got to do. If you're wanting this, then you go down the link, down in the description, there's a link. You're going to go down there and you're going to watch the 5-minute video. And at this point, you've got butterflies in your stomach and you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I get that. I've been there. I'm standing in my shop right now. I have a sewing machine repair shop. I've been running it for 5 years. It was excruciating pain getting this going. My fear, okay? You're in fear. I get that. I understand that. Anytime you go to do anything big, no matter who you are, there is fear there. You got to remove the time factor and just take action. Until you take that action, nothing's going to happen in your life. As soon as you take that action, that fear is going to leave and you're going to start looking for solutions. And the solution is building, okay? And so here's what you're going to do. You're going to go down there. You're going to watch a 5-minute video. You've got the butterflies. You're going to ignore them. You're going to sign up, all right? And then my email address is down there. You're going to contact me, send me an email so that we can talk and I can help you and I can guide you on your next steps on how to get this business going, okay? But you've got to take action. If you never take action, nothing will ever happen. More than likely, you have a full-time job right now, right? Okay, how did you get that job? You went out, you filled out an application, you went and talked to somebody, they gave you a job. And now you get paid once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, and you know that money's coming, right? When you take action and you continue to take action, you know that money's coming. And when you see it, it's great. But here's the thing. Just like in a job, you've got somebody to train you, right? You've got somebody helping you, somebody training you. You're going to contact me. You're going to sign up and you're going to contact me so I can help you, so I can train you, so I can show you how to do this, okay? That's what this is about. Look, it's $50. $40 affiliate fee, $9.97 membership fee, and then $9.97 a month, okay? You spend more than that taking your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband out to supper or lunch or whatever. You spend more than that buying things that are not going to return you money. Okay, it's a one-time fee, all right? I spend that every month just to have my website builder for this business, all right? I spend almost $60 a month to have my sewing machine business on a website builder. I started that before it took off because I knew that I had to have that website to give me credibility. And it was hard. It was hard to do it, but I knew I had to do it. Okay? If you want more, you've got to take action. If you want more, you've got to do more. But here's the thing. You've got help. Okay? You reach out to me. No, I'm not going to try to sell you a website. I'm not going to try to sell you anything else. Okay? One thing I've learned. I've built another YouTube channel, okay? You can look down on my homepage below this and you'll see it. Sewing Machine Tips and Tricks. I've got almost 7,300 subscribers. Look at this one. This one's got 146, I think, okay? I started working on it. I know how to build them. Last 7 days, my other channel has gotten 47 new subscribers. Last 7 days, this one has gotten 20 new subscribers, okay? My momentum's already halfway up, and I've only got 147 subscribers. With every video I put up, because I know how to do them, that's increasing, okay? So I know how to do this. YouTube is a great asset. I can teach you, I can help you, and you're thinking, oh my God, now I gotta make video. Look, man, or whoever, look, I can help you. Okay, we'll get on a Zoom, we'll do a video together, and then we can, I'll record it, and we each post it, all right? Seriously, I can help you. I know how to do it. I've been running my own businesses for 7 years, okay? I get it, it's scary. I get it, it's scary. I get it, there's fear, all right? You gotta walk through that. The only way to take that fear out is to remove the time. Just do it. That's one thing that I've learned. To get rid of the fear, you just do it. When you just do it, that fear goes away and your mind goes into solutions. Okay, now what do I do? How do I do this? Okay, so you sign up and then you send me an email, and within 12 hours, depending on when it is you send me that email and what's going on with my businesses, I'm going to reply, and we're going to set up a time so that we can get on the phone together and we can talk, and I can help you get this started. But if you never take action, I can't help you, all right? I want to get 3 people, and I want to help those 3 people get 3 people, all right? This is the easiest business in the world. It really is. And then I'm going to continue. I'm going to get 3 people. I'm going to help those 3 people get 3 people. And then I'm going to do it again and again and again. So if you're watching this to this point, you're interested, or you've already signed up and you're trying to figure out how to do it, and I'm telling you, whatever is right here, whatever you're afraid of, is what you've got to do. You're afraid to get on camera, you've got to get on camera, okay? If you're not with Live Good, you sign up under me and I'm going to help you, okay? If you're already signed up under somebody else, you need to contact your sponsor and have them help you or whatever, all right? I will help you. I'll help you get started. I'll help you move this forward. Think about where you want to be in December of this year. This is already February. These years are moving faster and faster. Maybe it don't seem like it to you. I'm 50, almost 55, I'll be 55 this year. As time goes on, it moves faster, faster and faster, okay? You got to do this. You've absolutely got to do this. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. You go down there, you sign up, you send me an email, we'll set up a time to talk, and we will get you started, okay? So with that, here we go, into Tim Miller's second training.
The chaos is good. I love the chaos because the chaos is letting everybody know that we are here, we are real. We have people from all over the world that are tuning in to this call. I'm so excited that everybody is here. My name is Tracy Walker. I'm coming to you out of Atlanta, Georgia. And my good friend, my business partner, my sponsor, Mr. Tim Miller, said, you know what? I want to put a call on tonight. We're going to talk about some vision, right? We've been talking about a lot of different things, he and I, about companies and growth and things that spark momentum and experiences that we've all had. And he said, you know what? That's it. I'm fired up. Let's go put the call together. So he put the call out there. He put the link out there. And lo and behold, we got 330 people live on a Zoom last minute, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got our friends over down under in Australia. It's 9 a.m. and everybody in between. I want to welcome all of you to this very special impromptu call that will be hosted and, well, that will be led by our very own one of our diamonds, because we do have 2 diamonds now, Brett as well as Tim, but this is going to be led by Mr. Tim Miller. He is the very first diamond here at Live Good. He's got an amazing story. He has led the charge on this over the past, I think, 10 to 11 weeks or so. Many of you guys have been in since the very, very, very beginning. Others of you are just getting started. If you're anything like me, I'm somewhere just about 5 or 6 weeks in. So some of you guys have some miles on me around the Live Good track, but we are definitely catching up and we are super excited. I see it's 3 a.m. over in Europe. We appreciate you. We are excited to have you on. Thank you for tuning in. I believe that this will certainly be worth your time. So I am not going to take up any more time. What I want to do right now is I actually want to bring up the man of the hour, our very own diamond, Mr. Tim Miller. What I need to do, though, because I've got everybody muted, I'm going to unmute Tim. All right. So Tim, are you there? Can you hear? Can you speak?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me okay?
I do. So I'm going to turn it right over to you, sir.
Oh, awesome. I tell you what, I'm just sitting here kind of blown away. I mean, the numbers I'm seeing almost 400 people on this Zoom that we literally put together 3 hours ago, folks. And yeah, I'm just amazed seeing just so many people. I mean, we had literally people at 3 o'clock in the morning, a.m., and they're here on this live. Guys, I want to share some information with you tonight that hopefully you will kind of understand what I'm going to be discussing and kind of get it in you, because what we're going to talk about is why you got to get Live Good in you. It's not just about being in Live Good, but tonight we're going to talk about getting Live Good in you and understanding the vision and the mission of this company. Because what I'm looking at is when I look at these numbers, and I look at numbers, I look at promotions, I look at who's running, who's not running with this. And here's what I do notice. The people that are promoting up, they get it. And there's a difference. They're not just in it, they get it. And they kind of get what I'm going to discuss and share with you guys tonight. I have literally been in this industry 29 years, all of it on a full-time basis. I don't even know what a coworker looks like. And folks, I've been waiting literally 29 years to do this call, to really share what I've been wanting to share for 29 years, but I've never been able to share it because I've never seen the vision or the mission that we have here with Live Good. And when I tell you Live Good is in me, it's nonstop. It's 24/7. It's bailed to it. But before I get started tonight, guys, I think I brought a very special guest on here. He said he would jump on, and I'm just going to let him rip here for a minute. But I want to introduce him to you. Tracy, is he on? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, hey, I'm
I
here.
believe so. I just unmuted him. There he is.
The man of the hour, our owner, our CEO, the man with the vision, the mission, and someone I call my friend, Ben Galinsky. It's all yours, my friend.
Hey, thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to talk about. It's 9 o'clock out here, almost my bedtime, but we are rocking. And I know, I know Tim's going to share with you guys some of his thoughts on the industry. And Tim and I have conversations that are true but funny, and we think a lot alike as far as how the network marketing industry works and how it is and how it's broken and all that stuff. And one of the things, the conversations we had the other day is, Tim came to me and was telling me how we're disrupting this industry and we're fixing it and all this stuff. And I told him when it's this broken, it's really not that hard. It's been what I consider broken for a long time, and it hasn't changed. And honestly, if anything, it's just gotten worse and more greedy and wrong and just not what it was designed for. And I believe it was designed to help the average person make an extra $300 or $500 a month, not necessarily make people $50,000, $100,000, millions of dollars a year, although I recognize it does do that. And I think we will have people in Live Good doing that. But I want tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands or millions of people making an extra $300 to $500 a month here. And it's very challenging. And that's why in the network marketing industry, you guys have heard my story. You know how it works. 2 to 3% of people even make enough to cover their auto ship, much less make enough money to do anything substantial with it. So, when we say the industry's broken and the position we're in, and why I think people are recognizing that, wow, this is, kind of a breath of fresh air. This is a change. This is different. This is what we've needed, what we've been waiting for. And, Tim and I have talked about it. This is, the reason is because it's when something is that broken and you offer a solution, people get it. And that's exactly what's happening. So again, I don't know what you brought me on to talk about, Tim, but I'm more than happy to be here. You guys are on fire. And I'm super excited to see just, it's fun. I'll just tell you one more quick story and then answer any questions if you have any. But So I had a conversation, someone wanted to put me on the phone with a big leader today. And I shared with Tim the response I had, because look, in this company, nobody's more important, nobody's more special than anyone else. I don't care what you've built in the past. I don't care if you've made $1 gazillion in this industry in the past. This is not a hard concept to grasp. This is not a hard opportunity to see. It's not hard to understand what we're doing and how it's different and how it's changing the world. And if you need to have a conversation with me to see that, to feel special, then this isn't the company for you. I'm not here to do anything special for anyone. You come in, you prove yourself, you're a good person, you're a kind person, you're working hard. Those are the people I like. That's why Tim and I have such a great relationship. He's a great person. He's a humble guy. He's smart. He's nice. He's kind. He helps people. And we have a lot of stuff in common. And I'm not saying that people who make a lot of money in this industry are any different. I'm just saying, guys, and so I told this person, I'm like, look, we don't do things, people aren't treated any different here than anyone else just because they've made money in the industry before. And that's one thing I love about the people who are making money in this company. Some of the top leaders in this company, like Nikki Hollandsworth, who's a platinum, Christopher Hopkins, who's on the cusp of hitting diamond. He might do it tonight. Kelly Toller, I know, is right there as well. All three of these people have full-time jobs. They've struggled in the network marketing industry, and now they're making over $1,000 a week in this company. Tomorrow's going to be, Thursday rather, is going to be their first big matrix check in the company. And it's not even that big yet, because we had about, I think, 13,000 people in the company in January who also paid in February. So that's how many people they'll get paid on in the matrix in February, which is a big number. But then February, now we have over 65,000 people in the company. So that March matrix check is going to be even bigger. But the point is, this company is for everybody. This company is for the little guy, and that's who we created it for. The people who I like are people who are humble, who get it, who are just kind, good-hearted people who do the right thing. And again, in this company, it doesn't matter what you've done in the past. You come here and we're going to treat you right. We're going to help you as much as we can and make sure that you have success, get results on the products, continue to give you the highest quality products on the planet, and do everything we can to help you guys succeed. So anything else you guys want me to say, I'm happy to share, but let you guys get back to your call. Thank you so much for having us. You guys are rocking. Want me to keep talking? I'll keep talking.
No, they finally unmuted me again. I think that was awesome, and it's just a perfect kind of setup or transition into what we're going into. I don't know if our hosts, we have a few hosts on here. Do any hosts want to ask any questions? I don't think we want to open it up for everybody to just get crazy here. But do any of our hosts have any questions before we get started?
No, I say let's just roll right into it.
Awesome. Well, let's just tell Ben good night. I don't even know if he's going to hang out, but man, we're just going to keep the momentum going. We're rocking and rolling, and we really want to just say thank you to you for having the vision, putting this thing together, and doing it right for a change.
Hey, it needed to be done. Let's rock.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, guys. I'm going to get started here. I want to share something with you. Everybody in this industry has what we call a mentor, and I've had several of what I call the best of the best in the industry that I have learned from. But there was one individual in particular. I'll never forget when I was in college. I didn't graduate. And when I got out of school, I was about 22, 23 years old. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise you. But what happened was I had a roommate, a gentleman by the name of Billy Brown. We became good friends, and he made the biggest mistake of his life of letting me move in with him and me as roommate, and that was crazy. But I never forget, in living with him, he had all of these trophies in his house, and they were all recognition trophies, and I'd never seen that before, and it was just awesome. And I kept asking him, what is this? And he kind of kept doing a takeaway from me. He wouldn't really tell me, but when he would go to work every day, I would read his books, and he had all these books about this little old company called A.L. Williams, Art, Williams. And guys, that's who I really want to discuss tonight, to share something with you so you really understand what Live Good is all about. And I don't know, Tracy, if you have that slide, if you can put it up, it has the picture I posted earlier.
I'll go grab it.
Well, while you're looking for that, I'll keep going here. Well, anyways, there was this gentleman, okay, and he was a small town football coach in Georgia. And what happened was his father passed away. And when his father passed, and after they had buried his father, they cashed in his insurance policy. And his father had something called, now I'm not an insurance agent, I'm gonna tell you guys up front, and this isn't a call about insurance, but if I step on anybody's toes, just let your feet hurt and get over it, because I'm just gonna give everybody the truth here. So I made some things that may kind of offend a few people if you're in that industry, because I may say some things you disagree with, but again, I'll show you why. I go toe to toe with you any day about it. But anyways, after they buried his father and he cashed in his insurance policy, he found out his father had what is called a whole life insurance policy. And when the cash settlement came, it was about 10% of what the cash value was. And he became furious. Something was wrong. Something wasn't right. And he began to learn about the insurance industry. What he found is the insurance industry was the largest industry on the planet. Not sure if any of you all know that most of the real estate in this country, when you see sky rises and big, huge buildings, the Twin Towers, as a matter of fact, those are all basically owned by insurance companies. Insurance companies are giants. When you start talking about your Prudentials, your MetLifes, your New York Lifes, all these companies, they are billion-dollar corporations. These guys have probably the best attorneys, the best of everything. Okay, they have guys making $40, $50 million a month on their boards. But what he found out is that whole life insurance was the biggest scam that he had ever seen. And he found out that people could buy term life insurance, which nobody was selling at the time because you didn't make any money on it. But he found out that if you bought a term life insurance and just invested the difference, it just made a big difference. It could change people's lives. And he began to hate the insurance industry. He looked at the whole industry as just demons. Now, I'm not here to bash or knock insurance companies. There's some great companies out there. But as a whole, he found what they were selling to people was nonsense. And he went out there and got his insurance license and started talking to his friends and his family members. And he would literally sit down and take a term life policy and compare it to a whole life policy and totally destroy it. There's the picture I was looking for. See, that man would go door to door and sit there and just simply show apple to apple, term versus whole. And people caught on and they started buying term life policies from him. But he couldn't get to enough people. So guess what he did? He went out and found 12 people that understood his passion. It wasn't about the money they could earn. It wasn't about the compensation plan. It was about the product of how he could save people thousands and thousands of dollars a year, and to get the benefit if that person were to succumb, were to pass, and you're sitting there with $100,000 life insurance policy. Upon that death, you would get $100,000, not one or the other. Okay? And it became a passion. And these 12 people got passionate about what he was doing, of going out and slamming, not bashing, the insurance industry. The passion was showing people that they could save and win buying term and invest in the difference, and totally destroying whole life insurance policies. And these 12 people were like disciples, and they went out to their friends, their family, door to door. It was tough, but they believed in the vision of Art Williams. When the entire industry attacked this man, the entire industry spent millions of dollars on their attorneys to put this man out of business. They started hit campaigns. They literally, you had attorney generals throughout the country, states, suing A.L. Williams. But he knew that if I take this term insurance to people and compare it to this whole life stuff, people would see it and make sense. It just makes sense. And out of those 12 people, 7 of them remained. You see, 8 people quit. 8 people didn't catch the vision. They didn't get it. It's the same story. And you don't have to like everybody. You see, there was a guy that owned 10% of Apple. But he had a personal vendetta, his feelings got in the way. He didn't like Steve Jobs. Because if you know Steve Jobs' story, Steve Jobs would wear the same clothes every day. He stank. He was weird. Most people called him a nut. Had that guy who ended up working for UPS, retired from UPS, sold his 10% shares of Apple back to the company for less than a few $1,000s. Because of his feelings. It cost him billions of dollars. Go look it up. What is 10% of Apple today worth? That guy's still alive today. But getting back to Art Williams, you see those 7 people, you're looking at that picture, that's Art Williams there in the middle. Art Williams today is a multi-billionaire. Those 7 people that stayed with him are still with him today, cashing in. They are all, if not billionaires, they are multi-millionaires. But they started with a vision. They started with the vision to go out and disrupt the biggest industry on the, you would have to have lost your freaking mind. Who does that? And all these attorney generals, all these lawyers, all these lawsuits came and they attacked. And good Lord, all the insurance agents that were out there selling these whole life policies were losing revenue because people were canceling their policies. And you make, if any of you sold insurance, you know you make a whole lot more money selling a whole life policy. Nobody wants to sell term. Why? The commissions are as big up front. But people that buy term typically keep the policy longer, which means the long-term vision. But it wasn't about the money. It was the vision of doing right by people. And the industry was broken. And over the course of years, that little old guy named A.L. Williams and those 7 disciples, they went out and he started a network marketing company. And within 10, 15 years, that little old company from a guy from Georgia with a vision. See, I compare him to Ben Glinsky. Ben has vision. He sees something. It's not about the money. Ben could retire. He's already retired once. The guy can, I know, trust me. He can retire. He doesn't need the headache of running and managing a network marketing company. But he was sick and tired of this entire industry being broken, being corrupted, being wrong. It's just not right. Watching the masses of people get involved in these companies, pay jacked up prices. When you have an owner of a company tell you, I don't care. I do not care when somebody tells me that we have cheap products. When they haven't done the research, they haven't compared the policies, they haven't compared the apples to the apple, they're just running their mouth. Because I know we have the highest quality products, but we just aren't jacking them up to pay what's called CV, commissionable volume, that's markup. PV, personal volume, markup. GV, group volume, markup. Cycles, getting paid on one leg. And every time 3, 4, 5 people come in and make an order, when it hits, you get a cycle. Then it became no flushing. Who cares? Who cares when nobody's making money? And then you've got 70, 80% of people that can't even afford their $80, $90, $100 a month auto ship just to stay active. See, this industry has got, I've watched it for 29 years. It's nothing but greed, ego. That's all this industry is right now. It's all about the deal. It's all about fly-ins. People ask me all the time, Tim, can I fly in and see the corporate office? I said, where you gonna go? Fly in to Ben's house? Where you going? You're definitely not coming to my corporate office. Where you gonna come visit me? I don't have an office to show you. Well, we don't have customer service where people answer the phone. No, why would we want that? Why would we want that? Why would we want it? You know what that's going to do to the profitability of the country and the margins of this company? You think this company would be able to pay 70, 80% out on every dollar that comes in if we were sitting up here with a huge 5,000 square foot home office? If we were sitting here with customer service reps that are sitting on the phone, chewing gum, eating candy, have nothing better to do? Why do we need that? Think about it. And that's why I always say to you guys, we have to protect each other. We have to protect this company. And we have to understand the mission. It's us against them. Art Williams went out there. It was Art Williams against these giants. And over the course of 10, 15 years, listen to this, A.L. Williams became the #1 issuer of life insurance. They beat out New York Life, MetLife, Prudential combined. Combined. Do y'all hear what I just said? Combined. Why? They had a mission to change an industry that was wrong. So now the industry has adapted, and it's going to happen in network marketing. All of these giants are going to sooner or later wake up and say, oh my God, LiveGood is kicking in our butt. We have to either get in line with what they're doing. It'll be hard for them to do it, by the way, because what, they're going to cut the commissions of all their leaders, and they're going to be over here and LiveGood. They can't go out there and sell the products for what we do. They're going to cut. They can't do it. Okay? So we're like A.L. Williams. We are ahead of the pack. We're first to market. But we're not marketing nutritional products because we can add products at any time. But you don't want a new product. You know, somebody hit me up today. Tim, can we make the CBD oil? Can we get cinnamon flavor? I mean, are you kidding me? Because you're looking at another company that has a cinnamon flavored CBD. I tell you what, let's do the cinnamon flavor just for you, because you don't have any customers that are going to buy it. But let's just for the sake of it, let's come out with a cinnamon and let's sell it for $125 a bottle like they do. Let's do that. Let's go do that. No, we're not going to do that. But here's what I do know. 6 months down the line, when you guys are diamonds and you're getting part of that revenue pool, that'll be well over, you just heard the man say we're going to be over $3 million this month. That's over $60,000 going to be paid out just on diamond bonus pool money will be paid out this Thursday. Not in 90 days, this Thursday. So all of you have the question, do we get paid on product? Heck yeah, when you become a diamond, you get paid on everything in this company moving. You get paid on my organization, whether you're in my organization or not, you get paid on my organization. And everybody in this company's organization, because 2% of the entire revenue goes in the pool. But you got to get in your head, it's not about the products. You would rather be a diamond 6 months from now. We introduce some cinnamon CBD, and you got 100,000 reps all buying CBD overnight. You just did $1 million new volume that goes in that bonus pool. So why would you want a new product right now, especially if you have not reached diamond yet? See, it's about the vision. Do you want us to have customer service answering your customer service emails in 2 seconds? That's going to be great. That's going to come. Right now, we are only 10 weeks old, exploding. And most companies wouldn't last through this explosion. They would be out of business. No, we're ramping up. We're hiring new customer service agents. We've hired new people in the warehouse, so products are shipping now where we used to ship it every day. Then it slowed down to it slowed down a little bit. We had to get people in these warehouses. Now here we are 10 weeks old and we're already opening up a warehouse in Germany. So had you waited, and you're in Europe, had you waited until we had the warehouse in Europe to get the shipping costs down? No, the people in Europe already caught the vision before. They weren't saying, when is the warehouse going to open? Or I'm not going to show this to my people. No. The vision. I mean, if the product is $18 and the shipping is $20, that's $28, $38, whatever it is, right? As opposed to paying $80 for the same product, free shipping. Okay, it's free shipping. You just pay $80, folks. We're here. It's cost averaging, but you got to understand the vision. So all the people in Europe that are waiting or waited until that German warehouse opens up, and we start distribution direct from that warehouse into all of Europe, all EU countries. When we start shipping from that facility into all African countries, and their shipping cost trucks, whoa, it's the perfect opportunity. Everybody's coming in. But guess what? Those of you with the vision are ahead of them. They can only come in somewhere. If not you, who? If not now, when? And see, when you understand, like when you understand you're up against the beast, nobody can come at you. See, when network marketers come to me, I'm ready to show the plan. I'm not going to get in an argument with you. I'm not going to argue with somebody about how a binary works. I know how a binary works. So why would I get into a shouting match with you or some crazy argument? All I'm going to say to you is take the free tool. Position yourself. If that doesn't work out the way you want it, hey, you took the free tour. Now, I do know when they take the free tour, 30% of them are going to upgrade anyways. I know the numbers. You see, when people come to me with these old fancy pay plans, when they come to me with these new marketing systems that we don't need, we have our own marketing system. Now, some of you leaders out there have them. You know what you're doing. You know who I'm talking to. But I'm talking about some of this shady stuff online. Everybody's seeing Live Good putting in 60,000 reps in a month. Oh, let's create a marketing system for them and go sell them for $4.99 or sell them in some binary compensation plan. When nobody's got a lead, who wants to call leads? I'll give you leads. Go look up yellowpages.com. All the leads you need, call them up. Because what you're going to get from them. A bunch of 3- and 4-year-old leads. And you done wasted your money, but here's what you really did. You just waited. You just wasted 30 days of time, energy, and effort. Plus, you done put your name all over this mess. Then you going to them same people trying to get them and Live Good, and they looking at you like you crazy. Because weren't you just selling these leads over here? Weren't you just selling some marketing system over here? Weren't you just doing this Ponzi scheme over here? No, I'm not going to join you in nothing. But see, when you get the vision, none of that matters. Even if you've made mistakes, we all have. I've done stuff. I've been in this 29 years. But I get it. So you can't, what I'm saying to you guys is no one can come to you. You have control. No leader can dominate you. You're in control. But Art Williams, I never forget it. They exploded. Any of you heard of his company, A.L. Williams, now called Prime America, one of the largest insurers in the country. Art made so much money, the insurance company paid him off to go away. And he literally went away for years. But Art came back to a convention. You don't believe me? Go on YouTube and look it up. It's on YouTube. And when Art came back in just to do a convention, they probably paid him to speak, or he was probably still, because I don't think he was getting overrides anymore. They bought the man out for billions of dollars. But when he got to the convention, he met all of the reps from all over the world. And he noticed them wearing snakeskin boots, $10,000 suits. People were pulling up in their Lamborghinis, Maseratis, Bentleys. Man, they were looking good. Y'all know Art was pissed off. Art was mad. And Art got on that stage and he said, see, y'all have lost the vision. You don't have the same vision I had when I started this company, when it was me against them. And he told them, he said, you're not impressing me with your snakeskin boots now and your Lamborghinis. All that's nice. But you have to get back to the fundamental of what we believe in. It is the mission and the vision. And each of you listening to my voice right now as I wrap this up, is you have to get the Live Good vision and the mission and what we're doing here. We are going up against every network marketing company in the world. There is no binary. There is no straight line, no this and no that. Nothing can touch us. Nothing. You show me where a person can get involved in the company for $40. They can pay $9.99 a month for a membership to go out and buy the best quality nutritional products on the planet. How on God's earth can you twist your face to go sell your friends, not people you meet on the internet, not some lead, your friends? How can you go sell your nieces and your nephews? How can you go to your parents, your mother and your father if they're still alive? How the heck can you go to these people and sell them $80 a month worth of Kool-Aid? How can you do it? The only way you're doing it is to make money. Because you don't have the passion. You don't get the mission. When you can now go to these same people and say, baby, I can get you your multivitamins that you're paying Walmart $18 for. I can get them for you for less than $9. All you need is a membership. I can get all them super reds that you're paying $49.95 a month from that TV commercial you saw. Better high quality ingredients, 100% organic, USD organic. I can get this for you for less than $20. See, that is the mission. Not them. And not saying they're doing it wrong, but they have destroyed themselves. This industry has gotten out of control. People go, man, you want to see something funny go on the internet? Somebody will post something stupid. And then they say, ask me for info. Oh, company launch coming in 30 days. Ask me for info. Oh, this and that. Oh, and here come everybody. Info. And that's all I call them, the info nails. They're info. Hell, how much information do you want? You want some free money? But I'm getting in a rant here. Guys, listen to me. You guys are in a position to change your life, not just financially. The question is, what would you do with the money? Would you do what's right? And Ben was just talking about that. Would you do the right thing? Or are you just here to get your Lambo and all your jewelry and your flashy car? That's fine if you're into that. Or are you here to make wise investment, to be able to leave an investment to your kids or your grandkids? Ben is the first one to tell you. Ben will tell you straight up. Take your money from Live Good or any network marketing company and invest it outside of network marketing. Let your money work for you. Okay? Let your money work for you. But you guys, I can't, you don't know or understand what you have your hands on if you don't have the vision. You don't understand how big this is. Because once you get the vision, you can talk to anybody. See, that no friends list will change. When you get the mission and you know, everybody you know in network marketing, if you weren't getting on the phone with them the night or first thing in the morning, you didn't get anything I said. Because you're afraid. You're afraid. Let me wrap this up. You're afraid. Don't be afraid. Folks, I was on tonight with a young lady, dynamic lady in the industry, top earner. I watched her get a big ring at another company. And most people would be scared to death of her. I wasn't scared. And we'd go back and forth. And the only reason I hit her, because she hit me out the blue, didn't know me from Adam. But because of a relationship I had, she decided she could message me. She got bold. Now, I don't have a problem with it. And she got to telling me about the company she was with, and I already knew the company. She got to telling me about the owner of the company, and oh, he's a billionaire. I said, I'm like, yeah, I already know who he is. I knew that. I didn't tell her that. All right, but I don't need the story. Just like you heard Ben say he had a leader. You know, Tracy has this lady, and she's a big leader and influencer. Could you talk to her? Why does she need to talk to the owner? It don't take a rocket scientist to read our comment. A real leader could just look at Live Good one time and say, I'm in. A real leader. If a real leader starts asking you how to pay plan, well, that's no real leader. They can't even understand a pay plan. They've been doing this. So guys, what I'm telling you is we have to get the vision and the mission. We can figure out the 2x16, 15 matrix. We can figure out the matching. We can figure out the codes. We can figure out the generational override. We can figure out the fast start. We can figure all this out. But right now, we need to focus on something as simple as getting the vision and going out and getting 2. Thursday night's deadline. Okay, tonight's the deadline, in a month. You want to get to bronze, 2 people. Then you want to help those 2 people get 2. Now, are those first 2 people going to get 2? I don't know. You can't push rope, but you're a bronze, you're whole. You've made all of your initial investment. You just did what 60% of the people in this industry have never done, is to make their initial investment back. That's by sharing this with 2 people. You get them on a free tour, we know 30% of the people are going to upgrade. And then you help those 2, but don't wait on those 2. Go get 2 more. Until you find, I'm going to give y'all a secret and I'm done. Here's this whole pay plan. Go wide to make you some money right now. You want to get weekly checks? You got to go wide. You got to sponsor people. Well, I don't want to sponsor nobody. Then why are you in a network? Come on, stop. Not today. I don't have to. No, you joined a network marketing company, but you don't want to sponsor people. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. You joined a network marketing company, but you don't want to sponsor people. Boy, that's brilliant. Okay, you join a network. Now let's go get some customers. Show people how they can save money. Those customers become your best affiliates. So if they don't want to do if they don't want to become an affiliate and make money, let them try the product. 90-day empty bottle, no question, has money back guarantee. So what do? We get 2, then we help 2, the 2 that want to be helped. Remember this, help people get as far as they want to go, not as far as you want them to go. Just because you want to make $100,000 a month does not believe that young lady or that young man that you just signed up that only wants to make an extra $300 a month. Let's help them get to $300 a month. And then when you go wide, you're going to find, here's the trick, find 3 people that are going to run. That's it. And if it's not those 3 that you personally sponsor, go down. When they bring people in, reach out, plug them into the groups so they can get fired up. They could surround themselves around the vision and the mission. See, you alone can't just be out here with this vision and mission. When they see everybody got the vision and they've got, man, it becomes crazy. People are just be joining just to be joining because they want to be a part of that. Now, stay with me. It only takes 3 people to go diamond. It only takes 3 legs of platinums and a total group organization of 2,500 people. I thought that was crazy and knocked it out in a month. So I kind of led the way. I've been doing this a long time. But I only did it because I followed my principle. Get low, grow, then shock the world. See, the first month in this business, the month of January, you could barely talk to me. I was sponsoring. You're not talking about this business. We have nothing to talk about. I'm coming out of a situation, guys, you have no idea. Sponsor. That's all I focused on. I didn't care about no generation. I didn't care about no matrix. I knew I got a sponsor. And then when I looked down in there and I saw people duplicating, I saw a few people going bronze, not personally sponsored by me. When I saw, for instance, I sponsored Christopher, but when I looked down there and I see Kelly Toller, I became her biggest fan from a distance. When I look down in that organization, it may not be Tracy, but Tracy goes and signs up Lisa. And I see Lisa pop gold, or I see Demetrius gold, headed to platinum. I'm gonna dig down in there and I'm gonna find somebody in Tracy's leg that I can help get to platinum. And that's what I did. And I reached down because I went wide. Then I started watching the duplication where it was. And that's where I put my energy. All of a sudden, they got phone calls from me. They got an email from me out the blue. Hey, this is Tim. You don't have to message me inviting yourself to me. I'm going to invite myself to you when I see your numbers. And then we're going to get it done. If you go, we're going platinum, baby. And see, because I know it only took me 3 platinums, just 3. Out of the 120 some people I personally signed up, I needed 3 legs to go platinum. And that's what I focused on next. So the first month I got low, stayed quiet, shaking up the industry, posting all kinds of foolishness online. It didn't matter. Take it to it, take it to it, take it to it. The second month was structure. I hit diamond, structure this thing. Now I'm looking for my hero. I'm looking for the runners. I'm looking for the runners. And when I get a runner, I get out their way. That's that 3%. Those that want to be helped, I'm going to help. We get people, they want to go fool around with other stuff. That's fine. I'm not going to bash them. I'm not going to beat them up. No, they'll come back. It's only $9.95 a month. Don't pay that. You come out the matrix. You lose your spot forever. Good luck. How'd that work out for you? Okay? Nothing I can do. I hope you guys are seeing my passion, the vision and the mission. That's what this call is about. Guys, we can do this. So what we want to do is, one, we got to finish up tonight. All right? I'm done. But we got to finish up tonight. Tonight at midnight, new month starts tomorrow. Tomorrow's March 1st. We're going to do something called March Madness. I'll be getting it all out to you. We're going to do some big, amazing things. And the whole goal is going to be to get everybody bronze or above. That's our whole mission. So we want to you want to start looking in your organization, find the people that are ready to do some work. That's what we want to work with. And we're going to do something called March Madness. And we're going to start ranking everybody up and getting you guys checks. All right? And there's not going to be any posturing. There's not going to be any negativity. I personally don't want to hear your problems. Okay? I don't want to hear you in the groups. This, that, I don't have any friends. How are you? No. We're going to help everybody help to, then we're going to duplicate that process. But the only thing I've got to instill in all of us right now, if you halfway understood how big this is, let me just give you this. I keep talking about it. Guys, last month, my platinum bonus check was $27,000. Let that sink in. In 1 month in this company, only on 2 weeks of volume, that was December, I got $27,000. This month, we'll see what happens by midnight tonight. It's only me and Brett gonna split about $60,000, 30 grand a piece. Now, if Christopher pops or somebody else out there pops tonight, which I'm rooting for, then we're gonna split it 3 ways. That's $20,000 a piece. That's life-changing income. And it can be done fast or it can be done slow. It's totally up to you. But where we're positioned now, there's only 60,000 people in this country. I want you to really understand this. There's only 60,000 people in this company. We will bring in 1 million people this year. They all have to go underneath someone, underneath their sponsor. The question is, do you want spillover or do you want to create it? Do you want those matching? See, on my check last month for only 2 weeks, for only about 2,500 people in the matrix back in December that paid in January, because it's the next month. My matrix check, had I had all spillover, hadn't signed nobody up, and it was just my matrix, was $300. My matching check was over $1,400. Think about that. Think about that. Had I had spillover, that's why you guys, some of you get it, some of you don't, you get mad at me when I tell you, why do you want spill? Spill sucks. You don't want spill. Go get your 2. At least you're going to get the matching on those 2 for 50%. You don't want spillover, but if you get it, fine, that's fine. But you still want to go get 2 and help those 2 and get the silver where you're getting 2 generations. Get the gold where you're getting 3 generations gold. Get the platinum where you're getting 4 generations platinum. You hear the calls from being announced as all the golds, the platinums, and the diamonds. They're in some of you guys' organizations. Some of you are missing money because you aren't qualified for that computer to reach down and give it to you. Don't let the bank hold your money, get it. So let's make it happen. We got till tonight, midnight. Everything's gonna start tomorrow. Now everybody has until Thursday night, midnight, when this cycle is over. Then we have Friday, payday cutoff. See, even though we cut off on Thursday night, the power line has started over. You guys still want to take advantage of your Thursdays. Everybody wants to get in on Thursday, okay? Now, don't take off on Thursday because Friday is your pay run. So all the volume that comes in Friday is also paid on next Thursday's pay run. So you got tonight, end of the month, deadline. Make sure all of y'all $9.95 is paid, by the way. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right. Now, you got tonight, month deadline. Thursday night, power line deadline. Friday night pay deadline. Do not ever allow me, the company, or any leader believe in you more than you believe in yourself. You can do this. Get out your way, go make it happen, and let's go change the world one person at a time. And if you ever want to give up, think about that high school football coach that said enough is enough and took on the beast and literally helped change the world. You guys take care of yourselves. God bless. I'm turning it over to my good friend who actually I had the first conversation with and shared to me about we need the mission. And that's where this came about. And then I talked to my good friend, Billy Brown. Not sure, you may want to look for him. He may be on here. That's the guy I was talking about in the beginning. By the way, my old roommate is still my best friend today, 30 some years later. And he is part of Live Good. Now, isn't that crazy? From back when I was 22, 23 and halfway crazy. I'm still halfway crazy, but that's when I was really crazy. But it was him and the vision that he put in me about what network marketing do. And here I am 30 some years later, still loving the industry, but I hate that it's broken. God bless you all. Good night. Tracy, I'll turn it over to you, my friend.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know for a fact that you should have gotten a lot of energy this evening. You should have gotten an injection of excitement. Tim is never short of the energy. I don't know if you can tell, but I think he's just a little bit passionate about what we're doing here at Live Good, just a tiny, teensy, weensy bit. I hope that you were able to pull in some of that to borrow some of his. Maybe right now you're in a position or a place where you're still trying to figure it out, and that's okay. Borrow his belief. Maybe you're just getting started and you've never done this type of business before. That's okay. Borrow his passion. Maybe you're saying, oh my goodness, I can't figure out. I don't know anybody. I have no friends left. Listen, borrow his advice, okay? The whole goal, the whole name of the game for tonight is for you to understand the mission and the vision. When you understand why you're doing something, not just what, but why you're doing it, and you are in alignment with that thing, that should take on a life of its own. So I'm going to encourage everyone tonight to just also go back and write down the vision. The vision of Live Good for one. We talked about being able to provide our customers and our members with high quality nutritional products at a low cost. It doesn't make it cheaper. It makes it more business making more sense. That's what that is. That's business making sense. That's cutting costs and allowing us to take advantage. And then on the other side of that, ladies and gentlemen, people need to start businesses. People are out here struggling. They are struggling because they continue to play the game in the rat race. They continue to play the W-2 game. They continue to get more of their taxes taken out because they just simply do not understand that something as small and as amazing and really as huge as Live Good can cause them to put more money in their pocket. Yes, that $49.95 now gives you the opportunity to write off things that you would not have been able to write off before. A disclosure, I am not a CPA or a financial advisor. I'm going to direct you to speak to your professional in that way. But just understanding how 1099 income works, having this business, whether you make money or even if you lose money, don't quit the business, because guess what? If you have a loss in your business, that's less taxes that you still have to pay. Do not quit the business. So I want everyone to understand that this business allows you to have a business, which gives you more money in your pocket, and you don't have to go broke trying to start and or maintain the business. Now I'm going to close with this. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not a person that's like always in my, in the scriptures, but there is a little scripture that goes a little something like this. You got to write it down and you got to make it plain so that he who sees can run with it. Well, guess who the he or she is? That's you. See, you got to write it down and you got to make it plain so that when you see it, see, I've got all types of things on my desk right here, all types of visions that I have written on my desk. right here where I've written things down 10 and 12 times. Why? Because every day when I sit down at my computer, I am so happy and grateful now that I am a diamond and live good. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a diamond and live good. I want everybody to just write that down tonight. Write it down until your hands get tired, because you got to write it down and make it plain so that you see it and that you run with it. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a diamond and live good. If that is your goal, if your goal is I'm just happy and grateful that now that I am a platinum, then you write down platinum. If your goal is gold, then you write down gold. If your goal is silver, then you write down silver. If your goal is bronze, then you write down bronze. But whatever it is, you better write it down and you better make it plain so that you, which is who's going to see it, can run with it, not walk with it, not sleep with it, not ponder on it, not keep asking the Most High about it, not keep begging about it, not keep going in the closet talking about it, not keep wondering about it and doubting about it, but running so that you can run. Run, run, run. And you want to run as fast as you can and do not look back. They say if you look back, turn into a pillar of salt. You guys know what that means. That means you get stuck. Okay, it means you get stuck. You can't move forward if you're looking backwards. My son plays baseball, and when he's running down that third baseline, when he stole home the other day, he can't look backwards. He got to run. He got to run, and he got to focus on that home plate and tag that and step on that plate, because the minute you turn around, you lose speed, you lose steam, and you've taken your eye off of the goal. So I want everybody here to not only wear this amazing Live Good shirt like our brother Daniel Fairson has over here. Don't only just wear the Live Good hat that you might have on your head or that you may have ordered that might be on your way to your home right now. I want you to have Live Good tatted on your heart. I want you to feel that you deserve to live good. It's not just the name of a company. It's kind of cool that that is the name of the company, but it's even better when you believe that you deserve to live good. When you believe that your body deserves to operate at the highest functionality in which the Most High designed for it to function. When you believe that you deserve to have abundance flowing and prosperity and happiness and joy. When you believe that you are worthy, then that is when you will start to recognize that Live Good is not just the name of a company. It is your right. It is your birthright. So I am very, very, very happy to be a part of the Live Good family. Yes, I told Tim no a zillion times. He'll tell you that story one day. Maybe he's already told you bits and pieces of it, but I'm so glad that I finally saw it. My eyes were open. I'm going to ask all of you to just kind of squeak out the eyes, okay? Get the sleep out your eyes if you can't see it. And that third eye that's sitting right there, go ahead and wash that forehead tonight or in the morning or whatever, and make sure that that is clear as well, because I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a ride of our lives, and I want to see all of you at the top. They say it's so much competition at the bottom. Okay, everybody's trying to get bronze. I'm telling you, hardly nobody trying to get diamond. So just hurry up and get to diamond. There's less friction, there's less interaction, and there's more fun up there, because up there you got people with money and you can do stuff and go places and buy things and do things for your family and yourself. So thank you all for tuning in to this amazing call on this impromptu, what is this, Tuesday? This is a Tuesday? Is this Tuesday? Is this Tuesday? I think it is. Okay, on this impromptu Tuesday. I want to thank you so much. The last day of the month, go and get your final 2 people if you're not bronze yet. And even if you are bronze, go bronze every day. Focus on being bronze every day. Go get 2 people every single day. We call that phase 1. All right. And so with that being said, I know that come this coming Thursday, we're going to have so many people to rank up. And then on that call on Friday that corporate does, the rank recognition call, we're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands more bronzes. We're going to have thousands of more silvers. We're going to have thousands of more golds. You guys realize they don't even have enough time really to even read through the platinums. Let's make the list so long that all they have time to do is say, you know what? We just going to have to read some of these names because there's 10 new diamonds. All right. How many of you guys are going to be a brand new diamond really, really soon? Right. I'm not going to set you up for the expectation of this week. No, but put it down, write it down, make it plain so that you can run with it. So it's my pleasure to be a co-host and to share this platform with our leader and our very first diamond, Mr. Tim Miller. Everybody have a fantastic night or a fantastic morning, no matter where you are in the world. We look forward to seeing you on the next Zoom, and hopefully it won't be tomorrow in case Tim gets excited again. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a good night and God bless.
Wasn't that great? Holy cow. And I mean, I've never heard that story about Al and the insurance. That's unbelievable. But it's a great story. And he walked through his fear. Can you imagine the amount of fear that he had to have had going into that? And then continual as he was attacked over what did he say, 7 years, 10 years? I don't remember. But he was upsetting an entire industry, okay? So he walked through that fear and now he's a multi-billionaire. I'm not saying you'll be a multi-billionaire, but if you start this and you reach out to me so I can help you, you'll be a lot further along than you are today in December, okay? You'll be a lot closer to where you want to be. In fact, have you written down your goals? Do you know where you want to be? Do you know what you want? Okay. Do you have an idea of how much money you'd like to have? And you need to have more than just money for a goal. Okay, you really do. Maybe you want to move out of the town that you're currently in. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to buy a car. Maybe you want to buy a wedding ring for your future wife or husband, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is you want. What is it? Write it down. Write it down and put it in front of you where you see it every day. Better than that, write those goals down every day. Every single day when you get up, write them down. That's going to motivate you and move you, okay? You've got to be motivated to do this. If you're not motivated to do it, you're not going to do it. If you have not yet signed up, go down there, sign up, contact me, and let's do this, okay? I want to help you. I really do. But I can't do it until you sign up and reach out to me. All right, so go down there, sign up, send me an email, and let's get started. I'll see you on the other side. You have a great day.